in the women's Final Four.
Yep.
We got the men playing tomorrow in Phoenix in the men's Final Four. And we've been talking Wolfpack basketball all day long, and right about now, it does me no greater pleasure but to bring on another Wolfpack great.
That's right.
The one and only Ernie Myers joining us right
What's
here
up,
live.
E?
What's going on, E? How you doing this morning? How you doing?
That's my dude right there.
I was just vibing to that flashlight, man. That took me back.
Oh, outstanding, man. Welcome. You're out in Phoenix right now? You're in Cleveland.
He's in Cleveland. You can believe that.
I'm in Cleveland.
Okay, all right. Well.
It's still the Final Four.
I was going to say, good thing it's the Final Four, because I don't know if I want to be in Cleveland.
It's cold here, man. It's going to snow today in Cleveland.
What I tell you. See what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to live in Cleveland.
Wow.
Don't nobody want to live in Cleveland. I'm just trying to tell you.
Wow.
Man, so it's
I gotta get with the NCAA, man. Cleveland is not a destination for an event like this, but hey, we're here. We're happy to be here, and we're blessed.
Outstanding. So tell us a little bit about what you expect from the team coming up tonight, and what the vibe is like.
The vibe is we playing with house money. We're comfortable. If you've seen anything on social media, we're having fun. You see Coach Moore singing and dancing, and the team singing. They're loose as a goose, and but they're going to be locked in when the game's. They're going to be locked in. They want to win this game.
Oh, man, we talking to my main man, 50 Grand, Ernie Myers, who covers the women's Wolfpack as well. But more equally importantly, he's a national champion on the 1983 Wolfpack team. Ernie, just talk about we had Whit on, had Chucky on. Just talk about that experience in '83, man. I want to get into that and how that somewhat prepares and what's going on with the men Wolfpack this year.
Well, that '83 run was just a magical ride. There's some similarities, but there's some differences as well. We were more of a coach's dream, and believing, and all that kind of stuff. Doing something bigger than yourself, and made people believe. We were the cardiac pack, because when people watched us, they felt like they was having a heart attack with double overtime, and all that kind of stuff. And these guys are more, the why not us guys. We love them. We wishing them, I hope they win a national championship. They're there. They got DJ Burns and the whole nine. But our run was more, we had to win the ACC tournament to get in. We only had to win 3 games. They had to go 5 games in a row.
Wow.
But our run, ended on a magical dunk by Lorenzo Charles. It's different, but it's the excitement around the university and around the country right now is with these guys. And when you're in this type of run, nothing can stop you. I wouldn't be surprised if we win the national championship on the men's side and the women's side, because again, Whip kind of party crashes here. Here in Cleveland.
Okay.
We crashed the party. They got Iowa and UConn,
that's right.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
We weren't supposed to be here. We weren't supposed to be that third team. They might have wanted Stanford in there. The main stage.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is exciting. We were talking to NC State great.
What's up, Pam?
That's my dude. That's my dude, Mr. Ernie
That's my
Myers.
ACC buddy right there.
Yes. And that's what I really want to talk to you about real briefly. This run, like coming in way in October, ranked number 8. We're talking about the Lady Wolfpack. With just like a low 8th ranking, and just kind of turning this around. And I've watched you where you're calling the game and you end up standing up, like he forgets, and he's so into it. He's like, wait a minute. But tell me about how special this really is, like this turnaround, this, Zanaya and Sunaya, and how I all have come together and just said, okay, we're supposed to be here.
Yeah. It's all gas, no brakes for them. You know what I mean?
I like that.
I like it.
Zanaya Rivers is one of the best point guards in the country.
I call him Baby Jordan.
We have one of the best backcourts.
That's
in the country.
it right there. Yes.
Zaya James and Sanaya Rivers, their roommates, and they just are balling out. What you need in a tournament, and on the men's side as well, is great guard play. And that's what the Wolfpack has in Sanaya Rivers and Isaiah James. And then you throw in Mimi Collins at the 4 and Madison Hayes, who's had a great season. I affectionately call her the glue because she does everything that needs to be done. She don't have to score 20 points or whatever. She can get 10 rebounds or what have you in the game. And then you got River Baldwin in the middle who's been playing and balling out in this tournament. So they have 5 players that average double figures, and any one of them can get you 25 on a given night. So they can't just focus on one person.
That's right.
One player. So that not being ranked earlier in the season to be in the Final Four is incredible for them, for this team. And I'm on the broadcast, I'm around them all the time. Yeah. So it's, I'm in the meetings, the scouts, and you're almost like a part of the team. So me being an alumnus, a graduate, 83 team member, and being able to, absorb, and be around this is just incredible. My wife and my daughter are in Phoenix with the men's team. They flew out with the men's team. My wife is the head of communications for the athletic department. Right. So she had to go out there. So we on two ends of the spectrum right now. And we both I got home on Sunday from Portland. Yep. And then Tuesday I was on a plane to hit to Cleveland. You know what I mean? So crazy.
That's crazy.
Awesome.
Outstanding. We're talking with the great Ernie Myers, NC State great, and Wolfpack great rather. And talk about the historic run. Being on the call and being a part of the team for the Lady Wolfpack and being a part of this. West has had some tremendous success. But let's get down to just X's and O's on the court. Yeah. What do you think the Lady Wolfpack's going to have to do early to try to set the tone, to try to say, look, we're here to play and make South Carolina think about Dawn Staley and South Carolina think about the fact that, all right, we got our hands full tonight.
Oh, yeah, they got to come out swinging. They got to come out swinging, and they got to fight, and they got to knock down shots, and they got to box out because Cardoza underneath is a problem. Yeah. They push the ball. They average 85 points a game. So, and their margin of victory is 30 points for the whole season. Teams they come up against. So they've had some tight games in the tournament, but they haven't seen a team like our team yet, this year. With the inside, outside, a player like Isaiah James that can go, and Sanaya Rivers who can play defense and get to the hole and is very athletic as well. And we got a center in River Baldwin. So they got to come out and let South Carolina know, like we did against back in '83 when we played Houston. We came out swinging. We let them know. Exactly. We might have been too hyped up in the beginning of the game, but you gotta come out and let them know and establish this ain't gonna be a blowout game. We coming with all forces coming. You're not. This ain't gonna be a blowout. Right. And if I'm South Carolina, like we said, we playing with house money. The pressure's on them.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Last year they came in this tournament and Iowa beat them. They hadn't had a loss, so here they are again in the Final Four. Hadn't lost all season, and they coming up against a team like the Wolfpack, Lady Wolfpack team here, and hey, when you're on this stage and you got that type of pressure on you as a player, it's tough. When we beat Houston, they had won 27 games in a row.
Wow. Wow,
to that championship game.
Yeah, you're right.
And we weren't supposed to win. So it's the same scenario, and I talked to them about that. Like, you can win this game. You just got to show them that you're here to play. And then as the game goes on, they start thinking like, oh man, we did this last year. Stuff start happening.
It's only one game and you can get it done. You say that,
Exactly. This ain't a 7-game series. One
game. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, any player tell you, boy, that shot gets short.
I know.
Yeah. Those jumpers start getting tight in the fourth quarter when you're up 2. You down 5, or this team ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but Ernie, I'm gonna give you a shout out, man. You do a great job on your broadcast.
Great job,
man. Shout out to you and all the stuff you're doing, man. We really appreciate you for hanging out with us.
I appreciate that. Man. Yeah, I just try to bring a flavor to it. I get kind of like she said. I'm standing up. I get involved in the game. I'm screaming bang all over the place. People love that. I get into it, and Wolfpack fans love it because I'm kind of like a homer, but I'm not a total homer. You know what I mean? I give that Wolfpack. I give them what they want on the radio. I'm on Wolfpack Sports Radio, so I got to give the Wolfpack what they want.
Right.
It's great to see you do what you do, and so just thank you for being that friendly one. Taking me in. I'm learning so much from you. Watching.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Anytime y'all my people, K Mac, Pam, Earl, y'all my people, man. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you too, man.
Thank you for calling, man. Wolfpack Nation standing up tall this morning. We appreciate you, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Take care.
Go Pack.
There you go.